Sam, it was a game which really came to life in the second half. What's the overriding emotion after that?
Well, I mean, the emotions, the up and down emotion of today was, quite unusual for me because, we should have gone 1-0 down before, but it's been either early on or perhaps against the run of play. Today it was a scrappy affair in the first half where neither team really wanted to get a grip of the game, which was disappointing for us. And then we go down to a 1-0 down to a scrappy goal, and we bounced straight back from that. And I thought that was going to kick us on, and it did, make us get better and look like we were going to put more pressure on the Sunderland defence to maybe make them crack. And then lo and behold, we've committed the ultimate sin by letting Darren get through, who is lethal, and that's why Bruce has paid so much money for him and showed how good he is as a finisher by popping in the ball in the back of the net, and it made life difficult for us again. But credit to the lads in terms of the determination to get back into the game at 2-2. But then we created probably our two best chances of the game, because I don't think the two goals we scored I thought they were really good takes rather than good chances. And Nico's had an header that's been brilliantly saved by the goalkeeper. He's had an header he just put wide, and then Chris Samba, unfortunately for us, has missed from 3 yards out with no goalkeeper there, and that just sums us up at the moment. So having done a brilliant job to get ourselves back to 2-2 and not playing that well, we've then created the chances to win it and not taking them. So we're reasonably satisfied with the draw. We're not satisfied with our performance. We didn't think we played our best, but we've in the end got something out of the game, having been behind twice.
Is that the pleasing aspect, the character, that you didn't let your heads drop and you got back into it twice?
Well, I don't think we ever do here. I think that we're always, giving our lot right to the very, very end. And like I said, that we didn't play our best today, which is disappointing, because I think had we hit our best, we would have had a better opportunity to win the game. But in fairness to Sunderland, with the team they come with, they've made very good battling performance, and they've got a man that can turn the game in their favour at any single minute, and he showed that today twice. We're glad we've come from behind and got something, like I said, but we're not that happy with our performance.
You mentioned Darren Bent. How frustrating is it for you as the manager that your strikers aren't really scoring at the moment?
Well, very, because we've got two today. Morton's got one, which is very pleasing. We took it really, really well. And then Jufy's headers took that really, really well. But it's your front men that you want to be scoring goals. And Jason and Benny started today, and I've hardly had a shot on target, And then Nico and Franco come on and make it a little bit livelier. And unfortunately for Nico, he's just, in his early stages of playing in the Premiership, can't find the finishing touch that he found so easily in Croatia, in his own country. But at least he's getting the chances. He had two very good chances today. One he just put wide, and one the keeper made the save of the game today. But the unfortunate thing for us, that scrap where Sunderland scored, we ended up with having a tap in and we put it wide. And unfortunately, that hasn't given us the opportunity to win it.
What do you have to do to turn these draws into wins now, Sam?
Well, it's difficult to because I think the bottom line is to get in front in games, and then to either protect that lead and wait till another opportunity comes along, and then try and increase your lead to finish the opposition off. But basically, it's going to be down to acquiring more 1-0ers. You get the 1-0ers in the Premier League with a club like ours. That's what it's all about, and that converts, instead of 5 draws and 3 defeats in the last 8, it can convert into 3 or 4 more wins than we've got. In the last 10 games we've 2-5-3. It should have easily have been 5-2-3. That's 5 wins, 2 draws and 3 defeats instead of 2 wins, 5 draws. So we're just tinkering on the edge of being just right, but not quite making it.
Finally, transfer window is opening. Can you see much movement here at Blackburn, in or out?
No, not really. I think that we've got a squad that's got to find more goals, obviously, from within, and I think that we have to keep working on that. And I think that the January window will be very, very quiet from our point of view. We've got too much going on in January to start worrying about ins and outs. If it happens, it happens. We'll look at it, whatever happens, but we're not actively looking.